Kugan Cassius for...
Why you laugh?
You just threw me off with that, really. Kugan Cassius for Eiffel TV in association with Macklin's Gym Marbella. We're at the O2 here for Capital Punishment. With me, I've got future heavyweight world champion Anthony Joshua. Probably won't appreciate me saying that, but this was meant to be your night tonight.
Yeah.
There's still going to be a decent crowd in there tonight, but first of all, how's the injury, the stress fracture in the back?
Well, it was going on since October. Luckily, we got, like, as heavyweights, you've got big, strong muscles to support your bones. So when it happened, my muscles really tensed up around the bone and was really supporting me throughout my training. Took 2 weeks off when I went away after the Sprott fight. Muscles have relaxed because there's not much rotation. And then I thought my muscles were healed because I didn't realise it was a bone injury. Got back in the gym, started hurting, had a scan, realised it was a stress fracture. Where we're at now, I wanted to obviously carry on training, but it was a thing where it would happen since October, if I would have carried on going, could have got worse. So I think the break of rotation and extension has done my back wonders. It could have been a chronic injury if I carried on. Right now, like, I think we're at the stage where if you look at a line, the two top ends are healing, so it's just got to heal through the middle now. So what I've got to do is strengthen up all my midsection to improve my core, my stability, and I've started some altitude training to make sure my fitness is half decent when I get back to boxing, because there's no fitness like boxing, but in the meantime, I'm not falling off the edge too much.
So, if everything, obviously, progression-wise goes well in your rehabilitation, then we'll see you out April the 4th in Newcastle, hopefully.
I'm going to be, regardless what any advice or anyone tells me, because like, that's the problem. I wanted to fight, and then I got 3 people in my ear saying, no, you can't fight, you can't fight, you can't fight. So I said, I'm not missing out on April 4th. I was on a roll, there was a lot of momentum, and I want to pick that up again. So April 4th, hopefully April 25th. But I know that first things first, it would be good if I could get this 110%, come back better than I was. But regardless, this is fighting, this is sport. You're always going to have a niggle or so. So I'll just crack on.
April 25th will hopefully, Eddie Hearn has already said that hopefully will be a rescheduled date for you and Kevin Johnson. So, I mean, a little bit of sympathy for Kevin Johnson. He was obviously up for the fight.
I think he must be sitting in his house in America kind of happy that he's not getting his head pounded in this evening. I'm joking. Kevin's my mate, you know. He's a good guy. He's a trash talker. And listening to his interviews, I've picked up a bit of trash talking myself. So it would have been a good fight between me and him for sure.
Still will be. It still will become 25.
Rubs a bit of salt in the wound that I'm here now, that I'm not competing. But like, all of my teammates, Charlie Edwards is on now. You know, I'll be out there to support him if you don't end the fight quicker than it's scheduled for. But, you know, April 25th we'll be back here fighting, and me and Kevin will get it on. I've said to Eddie said to me, he said, look, this is a great fight and we definitely want it. So Kevin signed up for the fight April 25th, so we'll definitely get it on. All right. Just very quickly, because I know you've got to go and do your night job. Just a word on Deontay Wilder becoming WBC champion. It's unbelievable. I remember I've got one boxing historian in my gym, 2010, 2009. He said about Deontay Wilder. He mentioned Malik Scott as well around those times. We met Bermain Stavern 2009. And these guys were like kind of a bit ahead of where I am and other heavyweights, but they was at the start of their careers. Remember, these guys have been pros for like a good amount of time. So it shows persistence, patience, and hard work pays off. I'm at a stage now, just over a year, but I'm hungry. I want it now. But who knows if it will be too soon. But that hunger and burning desire, I just got to make sure that, you know, I got to control it, because I don't want to rush things. But as I said, Deontay Wilder, it just shows me and other people, stay true to your craft, stay hungry, keep on working hard, and you can achieve anything. Bermain Stavern, world champion. I met him in 2009. Deontay Wilder, world champion. Someone told me that this guy's an athlete. He just needs to improve his skills. World champion. It's unbelievable. Just the question is, who's next coming from the UK?
In your opinion, could it be someone like Tyson Fury?
Yeah, he's got a shot. You've got Fury. For me, you got Price, and then you got Chisora. These are the headlining names.
Hay, if he comes back.
Hay, 100%. Hay's a boss. He's a serious fighter. I can't wait for him to come back, and I hope he does.
Just lastly, it's expected that Pacquiao Mayweather could be confirmed in the next 24 hours.
Until it comes from one of them. I'm not reading it.
No, that's what I've said. But until it comes from Mayweather's Twitter, that's what I said, because he'll tweet it. Or,
exactly.
Or shots or something, Insta or something he'll put it on.
I think that there's like Mayweather, it seems like they're saying, look, I'm going to take 70, you take 30. See, there's too much politics and too much revenue in boxing, as you know, just for someone to take 40% of shares and investments. If they can come to some sort of agreement where all the parties involved, not just the fighters, the business side, the sponsors, everyone's happy, this fight will work. But just people need to understand it's more than just the fighters wanting to happen. There's all the politics around boxing. So I hope that people outside of Mayweather and Pacquiao, what we see, can come to agreements as well and make this fight happen.
Certainly hope so. All right, Anthony Joshua, this is a quick interview for us. It was only 6 minutes.
Yeah, I know, it's been away for a while.
Listen, I'll come down to the gym and when you're back in training. And
February 9th,
we'll
I'm back in the gym.
All right. I feel a disservice by not actually showing how you're dressed today. So I'm just going to get that in. Ready for work.
Gracias.
Thank you very much.